Hi guys, it's me. This is my third day of my healthy eating um, program, and I just wanted to check in and talk about how I feel. I didn't make a video last night, but I had some interesting things come up for me yesterday. I taught like 2 yoga classes, and I just was so drained by the end of the day. I had a stabbing headache on one side of my head from, I think, just like tension in my neck or something, and I just felt really crappy. I was super hungry. I'm like constantly hungry on this diet, which is not that much of a difference because like I'm always hungry anyway. Usually craving like muffins or just like really unhealthy bready kind of things, pizza, macaroni and cheese. These are things that like were always staples for me in my life, especially like as a child. Like, my parents would order pizza like all the time. My mom would be like, let's just make a huge pot of noodles and just like eat and eat and eat and just throw some butter in there and, some salt and maybe a little bit more like butter. Um, so anyway, um, yeah, I'm just feeling kind of like crazy. I woke up this morning feeling really sore, but that's probably because I haven't taught in like 10 days because I went home for a vacation. Um, and I was feeling really sore, really like kind of cloudy in my head. My headache is not really that bad anymore, but um, I feel kind of like weak, a little low energy. Last night, I took a car home because I was like so tired and spoiled, and I do things like that when I just don't feel like taking the train. And I started to get a little panicky. For those of you who don't know, which is probably everyone watching, I have an anxiety disorder. So I get panic attacks like quite frequently. And the thing about this is that like it happens to probably most people, but not everyone can be diagnosed as having an anxiety disorder. And I actually have one. I see a psychiatrist and I see a psychotherapist. Um, and I am actually on medication. It's a very mild antidepressant, but it's mostly just to kind of even out my anxiety. Um, and it works really well. I'm only on like 15 milligrams. Um, but occasionally, if my stress levels get high, I can still have a panic attack. I have noticed that um, I use substances a lot in my life to kind of keep me, in a way, grounded, in a way, happy, like, and it's not good. They're not healthy things, and I don't use them in moderation. I, for instance, used to drink a lot. Um, Alcohol kind of took me away from my reality, and I don't say that I'm an alcoholic, but I will admit that I'm an addict, and I have a whole family full of addicts, so it makes perfect sense. Um, it was not that hard giving up alcohol, but I know when I did it, I suffered withdrawals. Like, I definitely had horrible panic attacks. I felt like my life was ending. I thought I was going to die. For like 3 months straight, I was just going